Hey dudes, CharmingShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time I had to, had to censor something last time. I won't say what. I'm pretty sure we all already know what. And as we can see, the menu screen is completely messed up, and I was gonna go back and do a different option, but, Hey, where's my saves? What the heck? That's odd. They were there before. I was gonna go back and choose to help Yuri. What happened? Okay, whatever. Moving on. Guess I'm being forced to move on regardless. Okay, I don't know how to read that. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she continues after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let 3/4. I am not even gonna try to read that. Catch up to me. Yeah! Oh crap, I broke the game. Oh crap, oh. Huh? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Yeah, sure, let's pretend that didn't just happen. Okay. That was completely weird. Anyway, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Well, I don't know. Natsuki might be in it. Oh wait, no, she's in the literature club. Maybe that was your second option? Like us? I have no idea. Anyway, the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Karu? Ah! Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. I didn't expect to see you here either. You know, I kind of expected myself to just wander into the literature club, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Anyway, it's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. It's only been a few days for me. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. The fact that I know someone like that. Anyway, so, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. The debate club, right? About that. actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Whoa. Okay, that glitched. I saw that. Literature? That sounds kinda dull. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the video and see why that glitched later. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. You know what? I'm just gonna come right out and ask. Where the heck is Sayori? Shouldn't there be 4? But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Aha! That's Natsuki! Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, really, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Hey, it is! I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Karu. Any chance of me still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Okay. Looks like this time around, Monica drags me in. Okay, I'll play along. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? By saying no? I mean, I would guess. Sure, I guess. I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Karu. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials some another time. You're more important. Me? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Okay, last time that said sold my soul for cupcakes, but like I said, I'm just gonna roll with it. Curiosity is getting the better of me here. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. I mean, I would think you'd have some classes up here, but hey, whatever, dude. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Yeah! What was that? Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Hello. They kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Karu. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. The one I don't recognize. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Okay, now Yuri's the vice president. I am so confused as to what's going on. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seemed to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Karu in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. I told him because you were looking for supplies. Isn't that great? Oh, wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. You're gonna what? I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. I actually have tea right here behind me. Why don't you come sit down, Karu? Excuse me. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward? I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but I want to make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. And I'm surprised there aren't more members in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yeah, well, this game certainly grabbed my attention. Now I want to know where this is going. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Festival? I get the feeling we never actually get to see the festival. Of course, maybe this time around we will. Hopefully. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Ah, that I remember. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, personally I prefer a cold cup of tea, but yeah. I guess. Oh wait, no. There we go. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Hey, I enjoy a good book. Oh, sorry folks, my phone went off. And it scared the heck out of me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Karu, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, that's right, I said manga, you little no wait. No, yeah, you're tsundere. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Her goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, kinda like right now. Like, A, I'm wondering where Sayori is. B, what's up with the weird glitches? And C, where the story is going. Although, hopefully, nothing will be able to scare me like what happened on the Sayori part. But hey, I could be putting my foot in my mouth. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror. Jeez Louise. I read a horror book once. Actually, I've read multiple. Usually, well. No, yeah, I was right. Right. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Actually, yeah, now that I look at my bookshelf, yeah, the horror books I usually read are Stephen King. Anyway, I expect that from you, Yuri. It's just your personality. No, that's so. Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Wait. There is a really good horror manga that you should try, Natsuki. Although then again, I guess not everyone would be into Uzumaki. Did I even pronounce the title of that correctly? I know it looks like Naruto's last name, but it might be pronounced differently. Anyway. Back on track here. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. I mean, Natsuki, not... Whoops. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ha! Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I actually got an idea. How about this? Uh-oh, here we go. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President, after all. You know what? Nope. I'm just gonna keep going. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, that seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kara? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, oh no. I'm sorry, I thought, no, please don't, please, oh crap. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Karu. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. read that right, by the way? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I don't feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself should be pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Karu? Yeah, it could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Yeah. Well, good to know that resident Tsundere is still, well, herself. Karu, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Karu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, let's hope so. Last time didn't go so well. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Let's do... You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. What the heck? Something TH. NGIREAL. What the what? That was weird. Okay, let's see here. Okay, come on. Okay. Well, I finally mixed it up and got a different word. Or at least... No, you're a joke, at least. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean what that said. Ah, crap. Oh, well. What the heck? Oh, I'm choosing the cute words, and that's what's getting... Oh. Okay, I think I get it now. In that case, I'll just try my best to go for Natsuki then. Let's see. Whoops. I guess next time around I'll go for Yuri. By that, I mean next poem. Wait. Hi again, Karu. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Gah! Thanks for keeping your promise, Karu. You're welcome. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. No, definitely not. As overwhelming as these glitches. I mean, did you see your face? No offense. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ah! Natsuki! Don't do whatever that was. Jeez. Oh, come on. I think he deserves any slack. Hey. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yeah, probably. Monica, you're in front of the text box. Natsuki's... Wait. Hold up. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. She did say yep. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back in her seat. I'm sorry, did the background slant itself, or am I seeing things? I'm sorry, Karu. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Don't you mean Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance? Excuse me. Never mind. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It just felt like, well, as vice president and all, then I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. You don't read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She should have picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Whoa, holy crap. Okay, it was slanted. I was not seeing things. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Oh right, she's looking for her manga. I remember from the last, route, arc, whatever it is. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Whoa! Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Did That's it. Huh? Huh, it skipped an entire line there. Okay, whatever. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I hear ya. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out whether the other person stands. Where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? Why'd you bring it up at some point? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What that's supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I guess again. But hey, whatever. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. I don't know your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Karu. Consider it don't judge a book. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girl from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crossed her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Wow, she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Wow. Maybe I should try slowing down a bit. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? It's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I don't think I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without it being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? I just want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the... Oh, jeez. Crap out of me if he found this. Yikes. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Am I gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is staring quietly now. Startlingly quiet now, right? Yeah, strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses right into me. Hey! Yeah! What the heck just happened? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Karu. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Excuse me? Get the heck out of me. What do you mean that happens every now and again? I don't remember that happening before. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? Regardless when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that makes me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Seems you underestimated me, didn't you? Ha! Just goes to show you can never underestimate the protagonist. Well, I guess you can. It's just not a good idea. Moving on. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Eric. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Well, I am the protagonist. I am pretty important, I would say. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss, like, that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Well, because Monica will make me if I don't. Shut up, phone! Jeez. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, it's the same poem as before. Okay. Well, don't really need to read that. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I'm trying to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh, simple writing, not simple. Oops. That guy set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, moving on. Yuri! Hello, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Well, no, not really. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Oh, wait a second. I guess this is all just stuff I don't have to really reread, isn't it? So... Whoa! Heh, that was easy. Hi, Karu. Hi, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Karu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Karu. Really? A lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. You don't say. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Ah, that would explain it. I think. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims to not be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, still the same. Huh? Wait, hold up. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He is right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen? Okay, hold up. This one's different from the last time. What the heck? So So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that the inspiration behind this one? Oh, I completely messed up the line. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay, that's the same. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Veronica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing poems or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. Excuse me. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I don't have... well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Kara did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh no! First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Kara likes my poem too now. He even told me he was impressed by it. I did? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. Isn't that what you're just, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kara appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And that fool of you. And are you that full of yourself? Duh. I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything... Oh. Wait, what? I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who... Really? I have to say it again? Oh, and I can't skip it. Lovely. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Karu started showing up. Natsuki, thank you. Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like... Ah, what was that? Whoa! 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 Okay, you're getting faster, and I don't know. Okay. Making up your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look. Now, okay, stop doing that, please. Hey, the frick is talking. You want to be edgy? Oh, jeez. Edgy? Sorry, but my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comfort him. What the heck is going on? See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Oh, jeez. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge here. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? What? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? I think so. Whoa! Girls, tone it down in the language! Family friendly here. Just trying to be. What the freak is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. I'll cover you everything you really think. I'll go head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Hi. Haru. She's just trying to make me look bad. Not true. She started it. What is going on? Whoa! What in the... I get the feeling it isn't really gonna matter anyway. What? They're getting closer. What's going on here? Ah! Oh, hi, Monica. Wait, what's going on? Oh, you're just in front of the box again. And you're not speaking. Hey, Karu. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sure. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. I'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Wait, did you say confront or... yeah, confront. Also, where's the music? I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Uh-oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. Yeah, definitely. I didn't mean it. Didn't mean what? What the heck did you say? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk, with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Haru, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. I almost thought she was glancing at the floor when I was reading that. Which almost messed up reading. Anyway, you can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. Not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Karu. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... what the heck? Okay. Moving on. Let's see. pretty sure I know the proper words for you, Yuri. Let's see, which one sounds, I like to read horror, so this one sounds about right. Oh hey, Misery, speaking of Stephen King. Whoa, what in the name of... I see that. Moving on, let's see, haha, I got it! Let's see, okay. I got this, it's going well-ish, let's see. Okay, let's see. Load? Ah! I guess dark. Yep. Unstable? Yeah, I figured. Steer clear of that, even though that would probably work very well for her. I'm gonna say disarray. Oi. Massacre! Yeah, that figures. Disorientated? Yep, that works. Let's see. Of course all these dreary words work for you. Why would they not? Defeat. Covet? Yeah, I figured. Okay, let's see. Anxiety, desire. Misfortune! Yep, that worked. Okay, now let's see here. Guessing pain? Hey, I got a perfect Yuri poem. I guess. What, there wasn't an achievement for that? Oh well. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Whoa! Welcome back, Haru. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Okay, I'm pretty sure the game is broken. Okay. Fix itself or something, I don't know. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. I don't think I'm the one you need to be apologizing to. I think Natsuki is, but whatever. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Haru, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. If I had to guess, I'd say she's practicing piano again. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Actually, yeah, I noticed that too. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday.